Hello. I see your can of wormholes. Yeah, a couple years ago, this won both Game of the Year and Best Aha Moment from the Thinky Awards, so I'm interested. And it also won Most Challenging and was runner-up in Most Cursed, losing to Void Stranger. So I'm also a little afraid, but let's jump in. Also, when I went to adjust the audio levels in the options, I saw a setting called Aim Assist. I'm a little curious why this game has Aim Assist. Alright. Okay. The worms are going the wrong way. Do I need to press up? Oh, no. If I press anything, it says skip intro. Alright, the title screen was rather quiet. I may need to adjust the volume a little more. Maybe the intro scene is just loud, though. Alright. Got some sort of alien script that probably just says can of wormholes. Marbles go into the can, or gumballs, or eggs, or something. No idea what was in that bottle. Okay. Left and right don't seem to do anything. Oh, I'm trying to break the glass. Okay. It's good that they limited the things I could do there. Oh, the worm has rotated me. I guess I'm interested in that light. Put the battery in. Can't get to in there though. Oh well. Got rotated again. I've launched the ring into the ring target. We've possessed the worm. Okay, I think I see how I want to... Okay, shape overlapped. If you can reach the end of a shape, just move through the shape. Simple enough so far. You know, in tutorial puzzle 1. Yeah, we're too heavy. Oh, so the worm is leaving. All right. Okay. This is, I think, about where I've seen a stream of someone playing this, although it was a while ago, so it's not like I'm gonna remember any solutions. But yeah, I've seen the can crawling around and able to move in any direction. Okay, I think that just automatically locked on since I was near it. Alright, can't slip through any part of this fence, but I can go outside the boundary. Achievement unlocked. Juicy. Obtain a sigil. Alright, cool. Got a puzzle over here. Undo restart. Okay. Oh, we're fenced in. Okay, so we can back up, but it seems to just kind of rewind our position. How would I orient myself so that backing up fills in the last little bit? Well, I probably want to start on one side and then go across as far as I can so that I straighten out. And then, yeah, just back up that last space. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Now this would be easy if I could just do this, but if you're entirely out of bounds, you die. I remember seeing that from the stream I watched. So I guess I probably want to move up here so that when I come around here, my tail is facing down that way. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? How would I get my tip pointed left here? That is the back. I feel like all the other puzzles pretty obvious once you realized what the constraints were. We're already hard. I don't know, maybe it is obvious once you know how the game is played. Oh yeah, it probably helps if I try to fill it in like this. Yeah, never mind. Just back up into one side and then go forward through the other side rather than trying to go forward first. Seems like a valuable technique. Oh, I am actually aiming. I thought it was auto-locking, but I just happened to always shoot the correct direction. Okay, we've got a pretty large gap of blue to cross. I probably need to be doing it forwards, but unfortunately the back of my worm is pointed left right now. Of course, you're one space short of just... actually, even if we could have gone around, it wouldn't have helped, would it? Because I would have just put the front in over here, and we'd have been in basically the same situation. I probably need to get the tail end to here. Oh, yep. Game's like, by the way, you're stuck. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I am. That didn't help. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really take any extra moves compared to just this, so of course it doesn't work out any better either. There aren't really a lot of ways I can move here. Seems like everything involving going down out here doesn't work, but it also seems like it has to be what works, because there isn't a lot else I can do. What if I lose immediately? Okay, so I need an upward movement here, so that the tail eventually faces down. There we go. Does this even help? Yes. Okay, so yeah, it's all about thinking about where you can eventually get the tail pointed. Ah, and we have 3 glyphs. In fact, we have 4, but it's more important that we have 3. Alright, things are going great. We got dots. They make the tail grow. Am I too long? No. I needed... Oh, yes, I am. I need 3 fewer. So just skip those 3? Alright, so now we're Snake. From the hit game Snake. Okay, so how many dots do I need? Oh, you die if you fall in the hole while you're not big enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I'd have to grab these up top first, but I get stuck the moment I do. Oh wait, no, this is doable. And then I can grab just the first one and still be able to back out. And then okay, yeah. I was thinking it would be hard to turn back upwards, but actually it wasn't. I assume I need all of these dots. Because... Oh, wow, I can undo. Yeah, just to verify. Yeah, I need 3 more. I mean, I can... Yeah, I can't even get back out if I do that while going in straight. What about turning first? Actually, I should probably do it in the other direction. There's no wall. Oh, but by the time I grab the dot, I've lost the turn in the tail. I run into this issue still. Can you grab dots backwards? I guess even if you could, I can't get the turn in there. But if we could, see, was there any opportunity to experiment with that idea earlier in the puzzle? Not really, because I can't bend around these easily. I could go back to the previous puzzle. Gain insight, huh? I assume that's some sort of hint thing? Oops. You can push the dots. They even make a bridge over the blue. Interesting. Okay, so... I can still do all this. And we're right back to where I had things before. They have left a gap here, but... I mean, we're nowhere close to making it around. Is there any possibility of coming out here and then somehow... Oh yeah, what if... Yeah, I was gonna say, we've seen that you can move on to the space that contains the very tip of the tail. So I was starting to say, what about using that space to turn around by using that technique? And it worked perfectly. Okay. I like that puzzle because it was, at the end, it was about realizing a new way of moving rather than just mechanically finding the proper path, you know? Okay, so unless I push that dot out of the way, we always grab that first, but I could push it out of the way. That's kind of for teaching you that you can push things out. Okay, now I can turn around and, oops. I just want to now get longer so that now with all of them... Oh, but the fact that I pushed it... If I had been able to grab it while I was here, my tail would have still been pointed downward. I still like this idea. But yeah, now I can't get out without pushing the other one. What if I grab the other one before... Oh yeah, just don't grab this one down here until last. I just kind of assumed the sequence of the puzzle would be that you needed the middle one, or the bottom one in the middle, so that you could still have your tail pointing out the bottom. But no, just don't grab it. Alright, what do we got? I can make it across this water, or whatever the blue is meant to be. Do I need all of the dots? I need less than all of the dots. Okay. I only want one. But I can't back out once I've straightened out to get the first one. Wait, what about just from the beginning of the puzzle grabbing this one? Oh, then the challenge is... How do you get both in here and in here? You need to be coming from the top if you want to easily make the shape. This won't work. I was thinking about maybe pushing those two dots to the right. Because if I could do that, then I would be able to go in like this and just, you know, win easily from that point. Then the game said, what if we won most challenging in the Thinky Awards 2024? And I was like, yeah, you're right, you sure did. Still not expecting too much out of these early levels. But they sure aren't nothing. What about moving like this as a way to straighten the tail pointing to the right? Alright, then I need to circle around so I can make the motion that I wanted to earlier. We had the parts, just didn't quite put them all together in the, the right order. Alright, what we got? We got more of these ladder glyphs or whatever they are. Okay. Oh, this I'm gonna actually need to use the bridge building. Because I only want to actually pick up one of these. But I need to get all the way across. Neat. I think that's the first time we've needed to know that we could do that. Eh. I can't Throw can. Well, yeah, but now I'm... Oh. Okay. So there are no consequences to throwing the can. Although we did have rolling movement for just a bit. Show grid. Oh yeah, that seems really useful. 2, 5, 6. We need a length of 6. We currently have a length of 3. Wait, the dots are on the corners. Okay. 5, 6, 7. I think if I merely grab 3 dots and push 1 to here, I don't actually make it. I guess let's just verify that. Huh? What was it trying to show me there? Yeah, we're... Wait, I think what it showed me is that I don't think I gained length when it was both falling in and being eaten, but it also didn't make a bridge. It just destroyed the dot. Okay, so yeah, length 5 here, length 3? Oh! Since the tail can't grow backwards into the wall, it's not actually growing. That's why the worm is blinking. And we just pushed it because we hadn't finished consuming the first dot. Oh yeah, and it did make a bridge. You can see it, especially in grid mode, which gives us an overhead view. Okay, so that dot didn't get consumed, and that's the joke. But also, separately from that, even if I did have 1 more length, we still wouldn't make it here. But this easily enough solves the issue of not being able to eat while full. But at the same time, it doesn't solve the puzzle. And I mean, maybe that's the wrong dot to eat. What about... wait. What was I trying? Right, I know what I was trying. You need to move this so that when you're full of the other one, you will push it. I think the thing I thought I was trying was just attaining this flashing state and then going to here. But that doesn't solve the puzzle. Wait. I miscounted earlier. Oh, so that... Wait, can I even get around here without eating one of them? I can't. Huh. Oh, I see which segment I double counted in the end part. I feel like we're mostly there. I grabbed this one first. And I get to push this one off, but I don't attain the flashing state later. Wait, undo. Push both of these over, but I don't think this helps. Gain insight. I don't know if I need that. I don't think I have it, but I don't know if I'm ready for the insight. That is the proper length. If I could have somehow... Nah. I was thinking if I could have somehow, then pushed this ball to the left, and then the other one in the way. Okay, let's restart fully. So I need to eat 2. And the question is, which ones get eaten? Seems like the answer just about has to be the one in the middle of the staircase shape. But, like, it needs to be the last one eaten. So this isn't gonna work. In order to get the push I'm looking for, I need the worm to currently have something in its mouth. Which I think I can only achieve by eating the one in the middle of the staircase shape. New idea. After I push this one here, I can push this one back this way and make a bridge to this one so I can eat it now without having eaten something before. Because my only problem was that top left blue area was too large for the base snake. Alright, we got there. Wait, is there a... There is a down path, okay. I guess that was an, like, elevator cutscene? Oh, and where you get different glyphs here? Kinda more interested in what's up here at the moment. Because this feels like World 1. Okay. Wait, am I? I'm already the correct size. So the real question is probably how do I push the ball? Because I bet... Yeah. Okay. Well, the first step is going to be moving it right. I probably need to, well, 1, leave a space to its right. And 2, move away here so my tail will eventually point that way. And now I've gotten back onto the platform with my tail eventually straightening out. Alright. That feels like it was step 1. I think now I can just move all the way over here to reset things. Kind of. And now that I've gotten this set up, since the tail will just be on the platform, I can easily do this push. But in order to actually be useful, I need to move it down, not right. Wait a minute. There's a problem with this. Maybe you don't go up as your way of straightening out. All right, an easy one, just for me. A little break. Oh, we're suddenly at half an hour. I thought I still had like 10 minutes. Time flies when you're playing a great puzzle game, I guess. I wonder why I can do that. Okay, yeah, they let us skip nothing. Okay. Even if I did this puzzle, I'd then have to ride the elevator down, because I don't think I skipped any puzzles. Before ending the episode, let's just have a nice little look at what we've crossed. Okay, yeah, there's no glyph in the hole. That's how you can tell that it's done. Any, like, glyphs in the pots? Maybe there was somewhere I needed earlier to throw the can? Show map? Okay, yeah, blinking dots means unsolved puzzles. You can fast travel, that's cool, considering I'm walking back all this way as a little review of what we've done. Alright, and here's where I got 8 directional movement. I guess we can't go back to that very first puzzle that got us in the rocket. Huh. Yeah, good progress getting 11 puzzles though. And that'll be it for this part. So yeah.